Welcome, Blue Jay fans. Welcome to another episode of Talking Jays. I'm your host, George Long, and today we're going to talk about the 13 players that I think will make up the big league roster in the positional players. That is, pitchers I will do tomorrow, who I think will make up the 13-man pitching staff. But for today, we're going to talk about the 13 players who I think will be sticking with the big club. Mind you, we'll see what spring training does. Is there any more signings, trades? As of right now, 3-4 days before first game of spring training, this is who I think should make the big league roster. So we'll take a look. Let's take a look and see. 1 second here. Bam. So I think, this player obviously is a no-brainer. George Springer will make the 26-man team, which is 13 positional players. Randall Grichuk, obviously, that contract, he'll be heading north with the team. Teoscar Hernandez, he'll be making the squad. Lourdes Gurriel, obviously. So there's 4 top-notch outfielders right there. And I think Jonathan Davis will make this team out of spring training. He does have one option left, so he can be sent to AAA without having to go through waivers. But I think he kind of cemented himself last season. Plays a very, very good defensive position in any of them, left, right, and center. Good speed off the bench late in the games, things like that. So I think you'll see Jonathan Davis make this squad. We'll head over to the infielders now. Obviously, Bo Bichette, Marcus Semien. That's going to be your double play combination for the season. Guerrero, is he going to play on third or is he going to go to first? We don't know yet. See how spring training brings that, but he will be on the club, obviously. Rowdy Tellez will be there. He'll make this team. Kevin Biggio, infielder slash outfielder slash whatever you need at the time. And then I think this player will this player in the end will earn a spot with the Blue Jays. So we had, I believe it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 outfielders, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 infielders. That gives us 11 players, and our 2 catchers. We will be seeing Danny Jansen make the team out of spring training, and I'm going to throw a little loop at you guys. I think Reese McGuire will make this team out of spring training. I think they're going to let's get Alejandro Kirk. We'll have some time down in the minors. Get his game going. You're definitely going to see him come up at some point. I don't know where his rookie status is and things like that. I don't know if he's still classified as a rookie, and if he is, that makes even more sense for him to keep him down at the start of the season to kind of play around with that starting the clock on him, I guess is how they say it. So, but I still think Reese McGuire is going to make this team out of spring training. I know a lot of people don't like his bat. He is a left-handed bat, and we do need some lefties in the lineup. But he catches a very good game. I'll be a little surprised if he doesn't make the team and Kirk does make the team. A little surprised, not shocked, just a little surprised. I think he'll be there the start opening day. So that's my 13 positional players right there. George Springer, Randall Grichuk, Teoscar, Lourdes, Jonathan Davis should make this team. Bo Bichette, Marcus Semien, Vlad Guerrero, Rowdy Tellez, Kevin Biggio, and Joe Panik. And your catchers, Danny Jansen and Reese McGuire. That's who I think is going to make up your 13 positional players. Like I said, tomorrow I'll talk about the pitching staff, which 13 players are going to make up that pitching staff. Then it's all nice and rounded up to 26. Some of your outsiders looking in is Alejandro Kirk, like I mentioned earlier. Would I be really, really shocked if he makes the team? No, because the boy can just rake. So, but I still think Reese will get in there to start the season anyways. We have to see what Reese has going forward. If he's costing us games early, they'll make the change early and bring in Alejandro. Again, Alejandro's only 22 years old. Get behind that plate is not easy. And another player who has an outside chance of making the team is Santiago Espinal. If they really believe in Santiago, then maybe that takes Joe Panik out of it altogether. I still think Panik, with his experience, postseason experience, might get him in there. consider now there is a spot on the 40-man roster. You can slide him in there. So I think that's going to be your 13 positional players to make this team out of spring training. Like I said, tomorrow I'll talk about the 13 pitchers that I think will make the pitching squad, and yeah, we'll go from there. And that'll give us around 26-man roster. Fill it out, and don't forget, go live Sunday at 8 o'clock. Blue Jays versus the New York Yankees. We're going to have the recap, talk about who got in the game, how some people looked, who didn't get in the game and may need some little more time in the clubhouse and working out some kinks and things like that. So hopefully you can join me on Sunday night, 8 p.m. We're going live. We're going to get some conversation going in the talk, in the chat. And some of you Blue Jay fans, jump aboard. It's a Sunday evening, so jump aboard and we'll do some talking. Yeah, that's it. So thanks for listening, boys and girls. And don't forget, hit like, press like on that YouTube episode here. YouTube loves those likes, so it gets out there, and I'm trying to get my content out, and hopefully it gets out to the rest of the Blue Jay fans across Canada. All right. Thank you, boys and girls, and I will talk to you again.